Yes, come on in.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, great. How are you?
Doing good. My name is Kyle Connelly with Ball State Athletics. How you doing?
Kyle, great. I'm Chris Allman. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, just wanted to come in, stop by, say hey, see how you're doing.
Sure.
So you filling out a bracket for March Madness coming up here?
I was actually just thinking about that earlier.
Yeah?
I have a couple teams in mind, but I'm not sure who's going to go all the way just yet.
Hopefully I don't take up too much of your time, let you get to your bracket so you can think about that, pick those good upsets, all right?
Absolutely, I hope so. Yeah, it should be a good one.
Yeah, don't quote me on it, but I'm feeling this year with the way how the number ones have been going down.
Yeah.
I'm picking a 16-1.
Hey, this could be the year that happens. Yeah.
So.
Will be interesting.
All right. Well, Chris, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? How long you've been in your position here?
Well, in the current position I'm in with the credit union, this is only my first year here, but I've been a part of it for 14 years. So I kind of worked my way up from a teller to several different other positions, and now VP of lending. So.
Okay, VP of lending. So what all do you do as VP of lending?
Approve a lot of loans.
Approve a lot of loans.
Yeah, at least I hope to approve a lot of loans.
Okay, good deal.
So yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm with Ball State Athletics, and what I'm looking to get done today is, get to know a little bit about the credit union and find out how you're doing some of your advertising around the community. Would you be a decision maker in that process of how things would go down, or would you want to bring someone else into another meeting or bring someone else into this meeting?
Well, we certainly have a committee that reviews a lot of our marketing stuff, but I'm in charge of that committee, so I can certainly make that decision.
All right, good deal. So you're in charge of that committee then. Good. So you're the person I want to be talking to then.
There you go. Yep, you got the right one.
All right. So like I said, I wanted to find out a little bit some of your marketing, your advertising. I guess could you tell me what are some of the media outlets that you use to advertise, let's just say around in the Muncie area? Okay,
well, this is, like I said, first year in this position, and so I'm inheriting a lot of stuff that the previous person had already signed up for advertising-wise, but I've seen we do a lot of advertising with billboards right now and newspaper. Those tend to be our two biggest areas that we're involved in.
So those are two main one, billboard and newspaper then? With that, what do you like about using the billboard and using newspaper?
Well, I'll take them separately. From the billboard aspect, I like the awareness factor. It can reach a lot of people. The message isn't as specific, but it's a lot of brand awareness, which I think is key for us. We need to have that. The newspaper, I don't know that I like that so much. I've not been a huge proponent of newspaper at all. I like that we're in the newspaper, but I see a lot of our competition there as well, so I'm not sure that the message is actually effective.
Okay, so there's a lot of competition in the newspaper. Is there anything else about newspaper that you don't like?
I feel that everyone's using the internet as well for their news, whether it's their iPhone or just their laptops itself. I feel there's potential for us to gain members to increase our visibility social network-wise and on the internet, as opposed to this expense of a newspaper.
So you'd like to see more going a little bit social, a little bit more on the internet base then?
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Okay, good. So have you also thought maybe about partnering here with the university, partnering with Ball State, getting some of that name recognition and being able to go hand in hand? You got Ball State and you got the credit union.
Well, certainly our name's right in with your name as well. I mean, we're all Ball State, but and I know that's our core business. That's where we started, and that's how we built this thing. And I certainly want to see that continue, and how we can tap into new areas of the university. What are we not doing? What can we do to gain more members? I know you've got new students, new faculty coming in every year. We want to make sure we're continuing our relationship with the university.
Okay, so with that, have you ever done anything with the athletic side of it? Any partnering with the Ball State Athletics, say the football or basketball teams here?
Me, personally, no, I haven't. Like I said, it'll only be in my first year in this position, but I know that we've been involved with having a suite at football. That's happened in the past. I know we've been involved on the radio broadcast. We've been involved in signage at the arenas and at the stadium. So I know we do have a history with the university and the athletic department.
Okay. Now, is that something you'd like to see continue? Did you see that was a good investment, or did the people in the past see it was a good investment where they want to continue with it, or why is it kind of fallen off?
Well, I don't know that it's fallen off per se. I think it's an area we certainly need to continue to be in. But how we can get more creative and reach more people within the university. From a brand awareness standpoint, I think we're doing very well with what we've done in the past with the athletic department. But how can we get a little more creative, I'd say.
Okay. Well, I know you were, like you brought up earlier, that internet was a big one, and then wanting to get a little bit more social media. do you have anything in place right now that runs that? Do you have any, say banner pages or splash pages on a website that would redirect traffic from that site to your site, or any use of social media internally, externally?
Well, right now, I mean, we certainly have our credit union website. It's already been built, and that's ready to go. And we've just recently launched an app for the Ball State Federal Credit Union. So
Okay.
something where you can do a lot of your banking on your phone, which I know is big. So we've just recently launched that, but how we're using it, I'm not sure that's been in place yet.
Okay. Well, what if Ball State Athletics could offer you an opportunity to get that app recognized, say, through game day promotions or even on our own athletic website?
I'd certainly be interested in hearing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's something that I'd like to, go a little bit more in depth with you. That's something that we could actually put together as a package in continuation with your other game day promotions and your suites.
Okay.
And what we can do is we can have a team develop that, and where we would have a social media blast during game days where we would be able to put out, take a look at the Federal Credit Union app every time, say, Ball State gets a first down in a football game. We could blast out a tweet, something on Facebook. So every time that happens, that's out there and that's recognition.
I like that.
Okay.
I mean, I like the sound of that. And that's what we're going for, is more creative ways to get our name out in front of people. So.
Okay.
And what I like about the university is, and with the credit union, you don't necessarily have to be a member of the university. You don't have to be a student. You don't have to be
Right.
a professor. Now it's open up to everybody. They can be members. And I know that the majority of your fan base are not just faculty and students. So I'd like to make sure we're getting our name in front of those people, let them know they too can be credit union members.
Right, and that's the great thing about Ball State Athletics is we've actually had a lot of recognition in national broadcasts within the past couple of years. I know we've had a couple games on ESPN2, ESPNU last year with football, and then our schedule is generated again next year. We're going to have a few more games on national television broadcasts.
Yeah.
So not only can we get that application, if that's something that you're really looking to boost, we can get more than just that recognition within the Muncie area. We can actually get it throughout the stadium and get it recognized during game time as well.
Well, I certainly do like the sounds of that, and be curious to see what you'd propose.
Okay. Well, what I guess I'd like to do right now is, since we've got that general interest, you seem pretty interested in what we have to offer, and I'd love to be able to continue that partnership with Ball State Credit Union. What I'd like to do is move forward to where we can create a proposal for you guys and give you step by step our plan of what we would like to do to boost that application, get your recognition on the Ball State Athletics website, help you with the social media blast, and then also ways that we can generate that interest through national recognition as well, not just within the Muncie area. How's that sound?
I think that'd be something we'd very much be interested in looking at.
Okay, well, since this is a pretty big project, what do you say to us meeting again in 2 weeks? I can bring some more team members in to kind of give you a better idea and a better rundown of how this would all work out.
In 2 weeks, looks like maybe Tuesday. 2 weeks from
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would that work?
Yeah, we can do that. Same
Okay.
time?
Yeah, let's do 2 p.m. Let's
Okay.
do 2 p.m. I think
All right.
that'd work great.
Sounds great.
Very good. Well, thanks, Kyle. I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And enjoy those basketball games.
Yeah.